Hello. Today we will learn few topics in image processing. The topics which we are going to look into are fundamentals of color image processing, point-wise intensity transformation, histogram processing, linear and nonlinear noise smoothing, and sharpening. First of all, let us see what is color image processing. Digital color processing includes processing of colored images and different color spaces that are used. For example, RGB color model, YCBCR, HSV. It also involves studying transmission, storage, and encoding of these color images. The use of color is important in image processing because color is a powerful descriptor that simplifies object identification and extraction. Color image processing is divided into two major areas. One is full color processing and the second one is pseudo color processing. In full image processing, images are acquired with a full color sensor such as color TV, camera, or color scanner. Pseudo-color processing is a technique that maps each of the gray levels of a black and white image into an assigned color. Colors are seen as variable combinations of primary colors of light, which are red, green, and blue. Primary colors are mixed to produce the secondary colors, which is magenta, cyan, and yellow. Mixing the three primaries or a secondary with its opposite primary color produces white light as shown in the first figure. And if primary colors of pigments are cyan, magenta, and yellow, and the secondary colors are red, green, and blue, a proper combination of these three pigment primaries with its opposite primary produces a black light, which is shown in the figure 2. Let us see some color characteristics which are used to distinguish one color from the other, which is one is brightness, which is amount of intensity, and the other one is hue. Hue represents dominant colors as perceived by an observer. The last one is saturation. It refers to the amount of white light mixed with hue. Let us see what is intensity transformation. Intensity transformation is process of mapping each intensity value of an input image into the corresponding output intensity value through mathematical expression. Let us see what is point-wise intensity transformation. The point-wise intensity transformation operation applies a transfer function t to each pixel f of x, y of the input image to generate a corresponding pixel in the output image. The transformation can be expressed as g of x, y is equal to t of f of x, y, or equivalently s is equal to t of r, where r is the gray level of the pixel in the input image and s is the transformed gray level of the same pixel in the output image. It is a memoryless operation, and the output intensity of the output intensity at the location x, y depends only on the input intensity at the same point. Pixels of same intensity can get the same transformation. Now, let us see some applications of histogram processing. In digital image processing, histograms are used for simple calculations in software. It is used to analyze an image. Properties of an image can be predicted by the detailed study of the histogram. The brightness of an image can be adjusted by having the details of its histogram. Every image can have its own histogram. The contrast of the image can be adjusted according to the need by having details of the x-axis of a histogram. It is used for image equalization. Gray level intensities are expanded along the x-axis to produce a high contrast image. Histograms are used in thresholding as it improves the appearance of the image. If we have input and output histogram of an image, we can determine which type of transformation is applied in the algorithm. We have three types of histogram processing. One is histogram sliding. In histogram sliding, the complete histogram is shifted towards right or left. When a histogram is shifted towards the right or left, clear changes are seen in the brightness of the image. The brightness of the image is defined by the intensity of light which is emitted by a particular light source. The second one is histogram stretching. In histogram stretching, contrast of an image is increased. The contrast of an image is defined between the maximum and minimum value of the pixel intensity. If we want to increase the contrast of an image, histogram of that image will be fully stretched and covered the dynamic range of the histogram. The last one is histogram equalization. Histogram equalization is used for equalizing all the pixel of an image. Transformation is done in such a way that uniform flattened histogram is produced. Histogram equalization increases the dynamic range of pixel values and makes an equal count of pixels at each level and produces a flat histogram with high contrast image. While stretching histogram, the shape of histogram remains same, whereas in histogram equalization, the shape of the histogram changes and it generates only one image. Now let us see what is linear and nonlinear noise filtering. Linear filtering is the filtering method in which the value of output pixel is linear combinations of the neighboring input pixels. It can be done with convolution, for example, mean or average filters or Gaussian filtering. A nonlinear filtering is one that cannot be done with convolution or Fourier multiplication. A sliding median filter is a simple example for nonlinear filtering. And at last, let us see what is sharpening. Sharpening filters are used to enhance the edges of the objects and adjust the contrast and the shade characteristics. In combination with threshold, they can be used as edge detectors. Sharpening or high pass filters let high frequencies pass and reduce the low frequencies and are extremely sensitive to shut noise. To construct a high pass filter, the kernel coefficient should be set positive near the center of the kernel and in the outer periphery negative. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.